Hi guys, and welcome to our video for today, the 2nd of February 2026. Let's go through the watch list, what is in it and what is next for these stocks. So I'm watching Fuse here, Fuse Machines, for a potential day trade in this because it's basically in a falling wedge formation with at least 3 touches beside the wedge for mature enough consolidation. Beneath the 1-day resistance, it's consolidating in a mature manner beneath the 3.3 level 1-day resistance for Fuse, and therefore once it breaks this level in the mature consolidation, it should break out dramatically. It's going to be above the 80 the light blue line, Bollinger Band center to the orange line, and break the Bollinger Band top for an explosive move on this one once it breaks over 3.3, and expect at least an 8% move on Fuse. However, I think on this one, if it loses 2.5, it's going to lose its 60 EMA here, so lose its golden cross retest, and lose the 2.5 1-day support, significant support here, and you'll be coming down towards 2, the next level for retesting the 200 EMA and MA around here, as well as the 1-day support. So if it loses 2.5 on this one, it's done completely for your swing trade or day trade. If it breaks over 3.3 on this one, expect at least an 8% move on Fuse. So if you want to hold this overnight, we can have a look on the 4-hour time frame. And what do we need to hold this overnight? We need, let me tweak this. So basically, I want a 4-hour green candle close by end of today or end of tomorrow. So the 3rd of February over 3.3, and a move back up in towards 4.3, and have like a 20-25% first target. And this by the time it got filled, understanding that 4.3 is a major resistance, not only because it's a 1-day resistance level, but also because you've got the 200 exponential moving average here on the 4-hour time frame, which can be a death cross retest and rejection potentially from 4.3. So a 4-hour candle close over 3.3, just see it continue towards 4.3, and just to be safe, I'd have a 25% first target on this one, just to be safe. So that's if you want to hold it overnight, and remember, if it loses 2.5 in the 5-minute, it is done. So that's for a more short-term swing trade over a couple of days or so. For a longer term swing trade, you'll need a daily close over 4.3, and then you'll be coming in towards around 6.5, retesting this 200, some exponential moving average again, but on the daily time frame, putting the daily time frame to an extent, without the 4-hour being necessary, because you'd be over the 60 EMA here, around 2.95, which is bullish, reclaiming the death cross, and gradually working its way up towards the next sort of squiggly line moving average to test, which is the next one here, around 6.7, the 200 EMA here. Daily close over 4.3 would enable a further continuation of around 45% into 200 EMA on this one. It's one step at a time. Let's get a 5-minute close. Let's get a 5-minute push over 3.3 for an 8% move, and if you get a 4-hour candle close over 3.3, then expect a 25% move. And then once you're lucky and you get a daily close over 4.3, but coming up towards 6.7 area. So it looks good on this one. Fuse Machines. So keep your eyes peeled for a day trade and swing trade. Remember, if you lose 2.5, it's done. No good on this one. And that brings us nicely on to CATX now. So this one's curling up now from the support of 4.5 after basically front running and just missing the golden cross retest here, but the 4.5 resistance support is strong enough. So I'm going to put the price action here in a big falling wedge like this. Again, 3 touches beside the wedge for mature enough consolidation. So it's maturely consolidating beneath the resistance. So when it breaks the resistance, it's not going to be a premature breakout as a result. And push beyond 5.25 on this one. Just see it run at least 5% for a day trade. So again, if you have access to our Discord, you think 5% or 4% sometimes is way too small of a first target, but we know how much to enter with for just those 4 or 5% first targets to attain our daily goal in just one trade. And you can find out, link to the description and the Twitter bio. So watching this over 5.25 for a move of plus 5% for a day trade. And if you lose 4.5 on this, again, similar to the Fuse, you're going to be losing the 60 EMA here on the 5-minute time frame, and the 4.5 support, and be coming down towards 4, really. And from where we are right now, so if you're in this right now, that's a minus 15% drop, which isn't good. And if it loses 4.5, I expect this one to be done for a day trade and a swing trade. So going on to the 4-hour time frame, really bullish, curling up, 80 EMA retest here. Basically a 4-hour candle close. If you want to hold this overnight, you need a 4-hour candle close over 6. Engulfing all this previous price action here, and a 4-hour candle close over 6 should see us continue at least 20% typically in towards around $8. Let's go. I'd have a 25% first target. Understanding that $8 is a resistance. So by the time we get filled over 6 with a 4-hour candle close by the end of today or end of tomorrow, over 6, then I'll hold this for 25% first target on the 4-hour time frame. So on the daily time frame, it looks good as well. It's been trending up for 1 to 3 days now, riding this light blue line, the ATMA, very bullish manner. And then my daily close over 5.25. Should see us continue towards around 7, 6.5, sort of 7 area. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking for in this one. But I'd play it more on the 4 hour, to be honest. The daily is not as clear. It could just be a double top rejection from 6 here, as you can see by these two strong top wicks. So I'd rather wait for 4 hour clean close over 6 in this one for holding this overnight and for potential short term swing trade for a first target of 25%. And remember, if it loses 4.5, it's done as identified in the 5-minute time frame. So let's finish up on CISS then for the day trade and the swing trade. Let's have a look. So on this one, again, I'm going to go to the 5-minute time frame as seen here and put it in a big falling wedge pattern like this. It's been consolidating all day in this falling wedge pattern, so hopefully we get like a nice power hour squeeze on this one. It's basically a push over 2.5, should see it run at least 5% on this one. Because the size of the candles are a bit small, so we can't expect it to run as far as like fuse on this one. But yeah, move over 2.5 for a day trade, so see it run at least 5%. And I won't take it until it breaks over 2.5, and then I'll respect the fact I think, you know, it's potentially limited from just plus 5% for a day trade in this one and not back hold. And I won't enter until it breaks 2.5 because I want to buy into strength, I want to buy into breakout, I don't want to buy into a red trade in a downtrend. However, if we lose 2.1 on this one, you're losing the 60 EMA here, and you're losing the support, you're probably coming in towards 1.95, and if not worse, 1.8 for a 200 EMA, 200 MA sort of golden cross retest. So if you lose 2.1 on this one, you're done for a swing trade and a day trade. Just keep your eyes peeled on that one. Now going to the 4 hour time frame. Zooming in. So I wouldn't hold this overnight until you get a 4 hour close over 3 on this one. And once you do get a 4 hour close over 3, but again looking for a 25% first target, I'm going to put my next resistance at 4.2 just to it's 4 actually. So yeah, I'll be watching this over 4 hour candle close over 3 by end of today or end of tomorrow to hold this overnight, and I won't hold it overnight until so. And yeah, I'd look for 25% first target by the time I get filled, respecting the fact that 4 is a psychological resistance. And then going to daily time frame here. Zooming in. It's strengthened via the fact we're rejecting from the Bollinger Band Center here. So we're 65% more likely to remain beneath 3 because we're rejecting from the Bollinger Band Center, and that's how stats work in favor of the Bollinger Band Center. So once we get over $3, we're going to be 65% more likely to be above $3 because we're going to cover and get over the Bollinger Band Center in the daily time frame. So a daily close over 3 should see us continue towards 4 and probably 5 to be honest. But 4 being the first target. So you can just do a short-term trade. Instead of waiting for the 1 day close over 3, just wait for the 4 hour close over 3. Have a 25% first target, and then scale the rest sort of thing. With 5 being another level to sell your profits at, just around the top of the Bollinger Band here. This navy line is 95% of price action takes place in this navy line here at the top, as you can see, and this navy line here at the bottom, which we can scroll to. So maybe we come up towards 5 once we break over daily close over 3. But remember, all invalid if you lose 2.1. So that's how I play these stocks, Fuse, CISS, and CATX. So again, if you want to learn how to trade with our seminars, step 0 to step 10 of how to open a chart, what app to download, as well as what Wyckoff theory is, talking about accumulation, distribution, spring, upthrust, etc. You can check us out. Link in the video description, alongside a publicized trading journals, daily trade reviews, and yeah, obviously all our trades caught in live trading, sharing it to you guys. So if you want to check us out alongside, options, swings, everything, we do everything. Check us out, link in the description and the Twitter bio. So thanks guys, and catch you all later.